Teaching identity can easily be defined as the beliefs, values and commitments a teacher holds towards their educational practices. These belief, values and commitments also play a huge role in the teacher's own practices and how they go about educating. For this assessment piece, I have been asked to either look towards a published or personal story of my own that either entertains, informs or inspires the ideas of teaching identity. Teaching identity, as well as teaching philosophies, methods, ideals, morals, they all play a pivotal part in building teacher and student relations. The relationship between a teacher and student is a pivotal part in their education, as for this is what allows the students to feel safe and nurtured in the learning environment. These connections, however, can be a bit hit and miss, as not every student learns the same. In this situation, it comes down to the teacher to find the perfect balance between every single student in the classroom. Thankfully for myself, my past has been peppered with teachers who always made an effort to build meaningful relations with both me and my fellow classmates. I will be sharing the methods, ideals and beliefs of a teacher whose teaching identity played a massive impact on my own learning, and it helped shape the person I am and the person I want to be, as well as what I want my own teaching identity to look like. As stated prior, teaching identity is pivotal in teacher and student relations, as well as how successful the students will be. Stronger and more meaningful relationships promote a more safe feeling in the classroom and allows the students to feel more nurtured, giving them a better platform to express themselves and their own personalities, and in turn be able to learn more. This teacher detailed prior is in fact my grade 5 teacher. She's called Mrs. Smith. Mrs. Smith, she was the only teacher in my eyes that had a massive impact on me wanting to pursue education. Mrs. Smith's own teaching identity is one filled with fantastic teaching skills, an incredible ability to form meaningful connections, an ability to nurture the students, as well as provide a safe learning environment. Her teaching practices and ideals only ever had a positive impact on myself and her pupils. She was always looking to inspire creativity amongst her class in what we do and how we learn. Mrs. Smith always believed in making learning interactive and fun. This was seen in many of her teaching practices. It's also seen in her mannerisms. An example of this would be she was always being a positive figure and would always emit a positive energy through her speech, movements and body language. She was always looking to facilitate learners more so than instruct. Mrs. Smith always looked to provide students with a safe learning environment where they could be themselves without fear of judgment. This in turn boosted the students' morals and beliefs in themselves, knowing that they were in a judgment-free zone, allowing them to thrive as learners. In conclusion, teaching identity has a massive effect on the classroom environment. This is because the teacher sets the tone and culture on the classroom based on his or her values, attitudes, morals, belief systems, and their own personal experience. A teacher must be seen consistently modifying and remodifying their own expectations, practices, and teaching beliefs, based on the classroom culture, students' learning type, as well as the situation of her own students. The story example I have provided is one from my own learning experience, and I firmly believe that it highlights all the points I have brought up regarding what teaching identity is and why it is so pivotal in the student's own education. Thank you for listening.